All the rumors point to Stellar Lumens becoming the underlying payment network for X's X Money service coming later this year. Now, what if I told you X would not be the only social media platform to make use of Stellar's blockchain in 2025? Let me introduce you to the gentleman over at Ramp Me Daddy. Hell of a name. But for the better part of a year, they have been working on a wallet that is built on Stellar that will help facilitate transactions between Telegram users. And if you know anything about Telegram, they have a very wide user base, and the majority of them are very crypto friendly. So from that aspect, this positioning is very, very strong. That's going to be our focus for this episode. If you're new, let me introduce myself really quick. My name is Wade. You're listening to another edition of the DHN Crypto Podcast. I've been in this space since 2019, and I've researched over 1,000 digital assets. And although I've narrowed my focus a bit, the number one reason I sit here in front of this camera is to share all this information with you. All I'm asking in return, you hit that subscribe button. I have a personal goal to hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel by at least Christmas of this year. I totally think that's possible. Now, today is a very powerful day, guys. Martin Luther King's birthday, the day we celebrate Martin Luther King and everything that he brought to society. We'll also be inaugurating a very crypto-friendly president, very crypto-friendly administration. And I'm watching the inauguration, getting ready for this episode, and I keep hearing terms like globalization. And when you've been as deep into crypto as we have, you'll understand globalization is at the center of all of this, especially when you're dealing with platforms like Telegram. Now, at the end of this, guys, I'm going to share with you some tools and resources that the other subscribers of this channel benefit from. But let's jump into the story right now. So we have Ramp Me Daddy, who we will refer to as RMD going forward. But they pioneered a wallet on Telegram that uses Stellar's technology. Originally, their focus was, as you can see here by their website, meme coins. But I'm going to show you a clip in a second of the founders. They have a deeper understanding of Stellar's anchors than what I have heard from other partners in the past. But the core of this upgrade, I'm going to call it an upgrade here, because how this was written, it was written in a way that doesn't precisely describe what stage in development they are. But what I have highlighted here, it says their solution leverages Telegram's massive global user base, over 1 billion strong, that are particularly crypto savvy. Approximately 84% of crypto users maintain active Telegram accounts. Me personally, I'm not too comfortable with Telegram. I'm just saying. Back in the day, that is where a lot of the scams lived. So it is also very good to see a more secure blockchain like Stellar getting involved in Telegram's ecosystem. Now, they continue to state the wallet enables users to buy, sell, and trade meme coins while facilitating cross-border transactions using USDC on the Stellar blockchain. What this is going to look like is now Telegram users will have direct access to the XLM blockchain. And whether or not they want to, let's say what usually happens on Telegram is airdrops. That's where airdrops exist. Let's say you receive an airdrop of a certain meme coin and you have a Stellar wallet integration into your Telegram account. Now, I think users would feel way more safer converting that meme coin in a Stellar ecosystem into USDC as opposed to doing it on Ethereum or Solana. That's what makes this so important here. So shout out to the guys at RMD for putting this together. And then I want to show you this clip here, just explaining just how far back these two gentlemen go. Andre and his co-founder's name is going to pop up here.
Hi, how's it going? My name is Andre Chabanov. I'm the co-founder, CEO of Ramp Me Daddy.
Hi, I'm Trevor Hoffman.
Trevor.
I'm the co-founder
Sorry,
and VP
Trevor,
of Business
that's
Development for Ramp Me Daddy.
Ramp Me Daddy enables global Venmo-like payments via Telegram.
Started our relationship with Stellar back at Consensus Hackathon in Austin, Texas, and shortly after that we then joined Stellar for their Kickstart camp, and now we're doing the Draper U program with Stellar. So it's been a great working relationship with them, and they've been really supportive.
Building better to us is the integration with so many of Stellar anchors. Everybody's very supportive, and everybody wants to grow together and do business together to make this world a better place.
So Stellar has over 100 anchors worldwide. And just to reemphasize that point, he goes into expressing that here, where he talks about through Stellar's anchors, we can facilitate on and off ramping in over 100 countries, making payments truly borderless. So to the point of globalization, to the point of Telegram's user base, yeah, Telegram got a global reach. Stellar Lumens is all about access. They're doing it through this anchor. So what I now see this as, RMD is leveraging Stellar anchors to build social media payment channels. So if this can happen on Telegram, how hard would it be for Elon and his boys at X to do the exact same thing? And let's not get too excited, but one of the number one bidders for TikTok here in the United States is also Elon. So again, shout out to RMD for using Stellar's anchors to establish payment rails for social media networks. We focused a whole lot on Stellar for, their USDC connections, the wallet connections, UNHCR, what's going on in Ukraine. But I never really stopped to think about how powerful XLM could be for social media payments. So again, shout out to RMD for opening that up to me. Now, let's talk about something else that occurred on Stellar this week. They partnered with Open Zeppelin. Now, Open Zeppelin is an OG in this space. People go to them for smart contract development, security improvements, auditing, things like that. They've been around since 2015. And as of recently, they just hit, let me see if I have it up here. They put this proud on their Twitter page. Yeah, $20 trillion in value transferred through Open Zeppelin contracts. And we can verify that by taking a look at Dune Analytics, which is also available in your blockchain starter kit. So once this loads up fully, don't worry, I always had this problem here. May have to hit the refresh. And then when I'm recording on screens, that'll also happen too. But you can see here, 20.64 trillion. Now, it's 20.3 just a week ago. Soon, XLM will be benefiting from all of this value. That is what I'm getting at here. The data we are getting is coming from Arbitrum, Avalanche, Base, Ethereum, Optimism, Polygon, and ZK Sync. But if you go over to their website, you'll see a few more associations, one of them being Polkadot. Here, we'll scroll down here because they also have more. Yep, the builds here. Supporting top protocols to build secure and operate on chain. Matter Labs, Arbitrum, Compound. View more, Polkadot. Why am I emphasizing Polkadot here? Because a lot of people don't know. Stellar and Polkadot have a very interesting relationship. It's called the Pendulum Bridge. Recently, Polkadot was able to process over 100,000 transactions per second on Kusama. They're planning on moving that up to the mainnet. That mainnet is connected to Stellar's mainnet, which once Stellar activates protocol 21, if I'm not mistaken, that will include Jump Cannon, which is an upgrade that will also allow Stellar to process over 100,000 transactions per second. We will be watching out for that. But I like what I see with Open Zeppelin. The key part of this is Open Zeppelin is a trusted source for smart contract development. And as we see here in the announcement, Open Zeppelin set the standard of blockchain development, and is now building the Stellar Contracts library and a full suite of tools for Sorband developers. Now, if you don't know, Sorband was introduced quite recently to the Stellar Lumens ecosystem, but in Sorband, this is where smart contracts on Stellar are created. They're in development. The importance of these smart contracts allow for more advanced applications to come to Stellar. So, if you combine the news that we talked about a moment ago, let's just say they need to make some improvements in order to be fully compatible with a site the size of X. Open Zeppelin. The people at Open Zeppelin will help develop the smart contracts to ensure the network has those capabilities. I also see us entering a market where these networks, it's time for more stress testing. That's something else that information on Polkadot showed me, because it was a clip there. They were testing. Paul Barron has the clip. I'll also share it too a little bit later. It won't be in here because we still got some things to talk about, because I discovered something else alongside Open Zeppelin and Ramp Me Daddy. So MoneyGram Access, they're celebrating that they welcomed 11 new wallets in 2024. And I'll be honest with you, this made me stop and acknowledge something that I almost overlooked. I talk about MoneyGram Access a lot, but when was the last time I actually showed you guys the list of actual wallets where this stuff happens? And we're going to take that opportunity to do that now, because there's something else that you should know about coming out of the relationship between MoneyGram Access and Stellar Lumens. Of course, this happens again. No worries. We'll pull this back up. But let's take a look at these wallets here, guys. And you're going to notice a very interesting pattern. And what makes this pattern important is this clip here. Let me see if I got it. Yes, shout out to Crypto Mentality for saving this. Let's blow this up. This is Paxos CEO making a huge announcement at Consensus from last year. Paxos is the issuer of PayPal's stablecoin, right? I want you to know those two things, and then listen to what he says. Will be coming to Stellar.
Joining us to discuss it.
Will be coming to Stellar, in 2025.
Joining us to discuss is Charles Casparella. He's the CEO and co-founder of Paxos. Welcome to the show, Charles.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So I understand you also have an announcement at the conference.
So we're really proud to say that the Paxos family of stablecoins will be coming to the Stellar network. We think this is very exciting given the reach and global nature of what Stellar represents and the ecosystem that it has. We're excited to be able to bring some of our dollar stablecoins, also our gold stablecoin, the whole family to this ecosystem.
Joining us.
So they're bringing their whole family stablecoins to the ecosystem. Just to confirm here, PayPal USD, one of the Paxos issued stablecoins. Now, let me show you why that is important. So, we are expecting PayPal USD to make its way to the Stellar network. A lot of people, though, they're asking, how would this happen? That's what makes this list so important. So, you fish through these wallets, and you discover a number of things. Not my X account. Let's start here with Amero, right? The first one here. They serve Latin America. And right away, very interesting integrations, especially in the card department, okay? China Union Pay. They so plugged in, it literally makes no sense. But right under digital wallets, what do we see here? PayPal. All right. Newer viewers, members of the committee, y'all gonna find out I am a nerd for patterns. As it continues here, Meru, Latin America. Another wallet on XLM connected to MoneyGram Access. And what do you see here? You can receive payments for your work as a freelancer or from platforms such as PayPal, Upwork, Deal, Payoneer, and many more. So you may call that a plug-in and not a layover integration, more on the lines of Amero. Let's keep fishing around, shall we? Change Arrow, another wallet, part of MoneyGram Access. And they had a blog post. They posted a blog post in 2022 that explains to their customers how to add money to PayPal account from Change Era card. Okay, all right. So again, patterns here. There are a number of these wallets. I actually altogether counted 5 that have PayPal integrations already that facilitate USDC transactions. So they're familiar with stablecoin transactions. They're sitting on the Stellar network and they're part of MoneyGram access. So obviously we need one more connector, one more layer to the story here. Well, see, there's a company called Cinco, ladies and gentlemen, and we don't even need to go any farther. Their partners, PYUSD, Paxos, MoneyGram, and Circle. Now, I have the article here. I may need to retype this up. But yes, Paxos has a very particular partnership with a company called Cinco, right? Back in 2023, Cinco powers cross-border payments and tourism with PYUSD. So, I'm looking at this and saying, we may not have the announcement yet, but we definitely have the rails established to make this happen. I just showed you 4, 5 different Stellar Lumens wallets on the Stellar network that move around PayPal USD on their own. Now that Paxos has officially entered the room for the Stellar network, the announcement of PayPal USD on the Stellar network, while Stellar already has wallets in place to support its functionality, that's something that Solana didn't have. Solana had its own wallets, but none of them were already priorly connected to PayPal USD. Stellar wallets have already had these, and it's been about a year or so that they've been working on it. So now that has me thinking that PayPal USD on Stellar is going to be a tremendous advantage when we're talking about volume. And what happens if we enter a world, ladies and gentlemen, where PayPal stablecoin is competing with Ripple stablecoin and the two networks facilitating all the volume are XRP and Stellar Lumens? That would be insane. Something to look forward to for sure. When they announced PayPal USD on Solana, it was in the summer. That makes me feel like they're waiting for market conditions to settle a little bit, because I do not think this run is over. But there will be a period where things correct. Retrace is what they call it. And judging by how much we've moved in the last 6 months, fully be prepared for that retrace to knock your socks off. All right? You've fallen in love with the green side of crypto. Get ready to embrace the red side. All right? Now that's a couple months away. Right now, everything is good. Let's enjoy that. Let's stay where we are. So, with that, guys, that's all I have for this one. Again, the viewers and listeners of this channel, they have a select toolkit that helps them navigate the crypto space effectively. And recently, I created this here, Blockmaster, everything to know about blockchain technology. Listen, if you're new to the space, you're going to get hit with a heap ton of terms and phrases and descriptions about things that I promise it will give you a headache at first. That is why I came up with this simple PDF. It is a collection of the other PDFs that go over the basics of blockchain technology, decentralized finance, tokenization, with the addition in Blockmaster of smart contracts. Now, this week, for our members, I will be breaking down smart contracts, the history of them, who created them, how they work, and the different use cases and applications that come from smart contracts. So if you want to know about that information, easily hit the join button under this video. Or if you want to pick up Blockmaster for yourself, you can go to the links in the description as well as the pinned comment. Make it even easier for you. Just go to digitalhustlenetwork.com. Now, outside of that, guys, if you want to pick up some crypto, main partner of the channel is Uphold. I really appreciate Uphold for their tools. All right. Like I said, I've been a customer of Uphold since 2020, years before they contacted me to become affiliate with them. So I'm suggesting Uphold to you as a customer, not an affiliate. All right. So check out Uphold, make use of their various tools. They have non-custodial solutions. You can get yield offerings. You can also mess around with precious metals. And if you're outside the United States, they even have a debit card, ladies and gentlemen. The possibilities are truly endless with Uphold. It would take too long to get into. Maybe a dedicated episode is necessary, but check out Uphold. Link to that will be in the description. And then the last thing I'm going to yell at y'all about. So this year, guys, let me go back here. This year, guys, I'll be 33 years old. And the only thing I'm thinking about is 53. All right. So it's really got my mind on things like this, IRAs. And right now I'm doing it through Robinhood. This experience is very, very easy. Very, very simple. I'm not an affiliate of Robinhood. So if you use the link in the description or the pinned comment, we both get free stock. So let's just put each other on by clicking that link. Okay. Once you get into Robinhood, though, explore this IRA option. I've been messing around with it the last couple of months, and now that I understand how it works, I wish I did this years ago, to be completely honest with you. Also, let me know if you want me to start sharing this type of stuff on the channel. I wouldn't mind doing that. As I learn things, that is, like, it's probably in my DNA to just regurgitate it back to people. So let me know down in the comments, man. With that, again, obviously, don't forget to pick up your starter kit. That one free document will connect you to everything I just talked about. And with that, y'all know what time it is. If that money is digital, so is the hustle.